Now, knife fighting is a very misguided martial arts in the world. A lot of people try to do a bunch of slashes, gashes, go for the throat slice. The thing is, you want to protect yourself in court as well. So if he has a knife and I have a knife, and we're going at it, and then next thing you know, he's dead. They look, I have 1 or 2 cuts on me. He has 47 cuts and a throat slit. Am I still the victim in that, in the jury's eyes? We don't know. But if there's only a few cuts here, a few cuts there, that's what we're looking for. I don't want to kill him. I just want to make him stop fighting me as much as possible. So first we're going to start off with unarmed. I'm going to give him the training blade. We never hand the weapon off in our system. We always want them to work to pick it up. That's drilling in our head as well. If I lose the blade and they're going down, that would give me an opportunity to follow up with another type of attack. But we never want to get in that habit of handing somebody else our weapon. So continuing with that Hollywood haymaker and the Hollywood, we call it angle 1, he's going to come and he's going to try to slice me open. Now, I don't want to be here. That's a bad day for me, which is here. So I still want to get off that X. What we like to talk about a lot is dissipation of energy or dissipation of focus. If I'm tossing you an egg, you wouldn't just catch the egg and break open and leak everywhere. You want to watch the egg, follow its projection, and then kind of catch it. The same thing here. When he throws this, I want to move out of the way and let that dissipate towards me. Now, at the same time, I want to catch this. A lot of people say you don't want to use your thumbs if they might get jammed. I use my thumbs. I've never had any problems doing it. But I move here, and once again, over and under, just like the point of reference. I'm going to catch his arm the best I can. Now, while his motion is still going this way, once I have his arm, I want to pull him off balance even more. What this will do, he comes here, I'm here, once I get him off balance, I can overlap my attack. Because if I just catch it and just stand there, he's going to pull, and then we have another fight going. So I want to dissipate that energy and move him off balance. So I'm here, move him off, and I want to immediately throw a knee or a kick. This is not to do serious damage, it's just to victimize him a little bit more. So he comes in, I move off the X, I guilt, and I kick. From here, I immediately go in the point of reference, 1, 2, 3, and then I go into an objective that will be more serious later on down the road. We're not going to discuss that so much here, but I don't want to go for a disarm. I don't want my fingerprints on that blade. I don't want anything to do with that. At this point, my life and safety is what's important. So from here, I'm going to make a conscious decision to do what I need to do to survive this encounter. So he comes in, I move here, 1, 2, 3, and then I can reach an objective at that point. That will usually lead to another knife fighting position. Today we only have 1 training blade, so I'm going to use a handy dandy ink pen. Just follow with me. So now we're doing blade on blade. Everybody knows defanging the snake. I want to attack what's attacking me. Once again, victimize the attacker. So he comes in, I can do a lot of different things, but my goal is I want to slice his forearm, whether it be the tendons in the arm, the nerves down here, or any of these muscles that could possibly let him open his hand and drop the blade. That happens, perfect. If not, I need to keep overlapping my attacks. So I want to pressure cut his wrist. He doesn't drop it, that's fine. Immediately, I'm going to turn my blade up and slice his tricep. Triceps control the extension. Biceps control the retraction. Wrist, tricep. Now I want to reach an objective that will incapacitate him so I can leave. So I'm going to attack his knee. If you attack the Golgi tendon above the knee will pop, come up, they'll fall down. I'm safe, they can't walk, they're bleeding out, they're probably going to not be thinking about attacking me anymore. I can create distance, draw my firearm, or call 911 while I run away. The outside of the leg, the tendon back here, will cause the leg to fall outward. The inside of the tendon, like the tendon on the inside, will make the knee come inward. It doesn't really matter, but at this angle, I'm going for that kneecap. So, 1, 2, take that knee out while I run to safety. Now, you can't block this. It comes with that Hollywood A. I'm using the back of my forearm to block this. What I'm doing here is I'm blocking and still slicing the wrist. Immediately, I'm going into the bicep or the armpit and pushing this down. I don't want that blade near me. So, 1 here. As I push this down and pull my knife out, that's a great chance to take out his bicep. So he comes in, 1, 2, 3. I just took that bicep out. That leaves me in a position where I can come back and cut the outside tendon. So 1, 2, and take that out and go. Real simple, real easy. I may get cut, but the superficial wounds are going to be a lot better for me than the wounds that he has had at that point. So I can pass it and get a good deep pressure cut, take out the tricep and the knee, or I can block it, take out the take out the wrist, bicep, and then take out there. Can I overlap my attacks even more and go wrist, bicep, tricep, knee? Yes, absolutely. But that's what I want. I don't want to get tied up, come and do all these things, come in, slice his throat, and now I'm in a legal position that I don't want to be in. He has bare minimum wounds that he can probably survive. Even with cutting the tendons in the wrist or the veins or whatever, most of the time you can't survive that in the street. Unless you don't want him to survive, that's a different story. But I don't want to create death, I want to create distance. And that's the best way to do it.